What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and this is the J Sinky channel if you didn't already know. And if you've read the title of this video, then you already know that I'm about to start getting into airbrushing lures. I found it very fascinating back about a year ago, a little less than a year ago, and she's right here, by the way, if she wants to. She's actually like close this time. A little less than a year ago, I did a contest called On the Line with Catch Company. That's actually how I got more involved with the company. And in one of the challenges, I didn't win, but you know, hey, it is what it is. I got a lot out of the contest. But one of the contests, or one of the challenges in the contest was be creative. And with that contest, what we were given, and I'm sorry if you hear the scratching, if you hear any whining or anything, Scout's right here on his bed that we have down the garage for him now, because this is going to be somewhere he's going to be a lot. But in that Be Creative challenge, we were to create or paint our own lures. They sent us blanks, they sent us nail polish, and they basically told us to, you know, do our own thing with it. And with that came this right here. Okay, so with this right here, I'm actually very proud of this right here.
At the bottom.
It's got my signature on there, or whatever, my name on there. I painted this, okay? It was blank, and I painted this. And I'm very proud of this. And it was my first one. Well, it's technically my second one. The first one didn't make it. It's in one of the local ponds around here, actually. It's in it's over there in Brad's pond. That's funny. But that one I was actually super proud of, because there was a little trick that I learned from all these videos that I've watched when it came to, you know, little tricks that you can do if you're not actually airbrushing. But most lures are painted with the airbrush, and I got fascinated with it, guys. So with that came my my fascination grew, and I ended up looking, I was, you know, my good buddy Debo, we've talked, we've talked or whatever, and I've noticed in some of his videos, he's with this company called itMolds, and he actually makes a lot of molds and things like that. And I noticed, I went onto their website and I saw that they have a lot of airbrushing stuff. So I reached out to the company. Lo and behold, the company was cool as heck, and they wanted to team up with me. I told them I have no experience, like none. I'm learning. But I'm very grateful for the companies that can like be part of my journey for me or with me, and understand that, you know, I'm going to do something with this. I'm fascinated. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go with it. So me and itMolds and I, however the heck it goes, have decided to team up, and I've got a lot of great stuff here. I've got a huge unboxing. You can't see this massive box. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's big. It's heavy. And I got some other stuff over here. I got this. There's all kinds of stuff. We're about to unbox it, but pretty much just going to show you guys what I have now. I got pretty much, I think, everything you really need to start airbrushing. I even got the little, we'll go ahead and actually start it with this. If you don't know what these are, then you really, I don't know what they're called. Actually, that's pretty terrible. I just know that they're like a necessity to have. They hold the lure perfectly. You put it on the bill, you take the magnifying glass. You can see? Take the magnifying glass off, and then these two little hooks will hold your lure like perfect. You take the hooks off, pin it right there, and then it holds it right there. And it literally like holds it in there for you so that you can airbrush it and put it in any kind of, and they like teeter, and it's like the perfect little stand. I don't know what you call it. I don't even know what they're called. I got them a long time ago. About a year ago, actually, I got these things because then I knew I was going to get into this eventually. So I went ahead and I got two of these because she wants to start doing some too. So we got one for each of us. But let's get to the fun part, the unboxing part, the whole point that you're here. I don't actually know what this is. We thought we knew what it was, and I don't remember. So, like, forgive me. That's actually kind of exciting, I guess. We're going to start with this just because I don't know what it is. Oh! Okay, that's right. Well, it's hard to understand without knowing. So, in one of these boxes is an airbrush kit. So, it's literally, I mean, like, I'm kind of...
Airbrush.
Yeah, it's like the whole airbrush. And we'll unbox that and we'll show you. But what this is like a little cleaner cleaning pot is what it's called. So the airbrush goes in, you put cleaning solution. I think you actually put cleaning solution, not water. And it actually cleans out your airbrush for you. It keeps it nice and clean. It's one of those recommended parts if you're really going to get into airbrushing heavily and you're switching colors a lot. This is, you know, one of those necessities to have. So, I forgot what that was altogether because that was like one of those last second buys because I was like, oh no, I don't have one of those, and I think I'm going to definitely need it because I'm going to be painting a lot here soon. All right, let's get into the big box, okay? This part I know. Oh, wait. So you see this? See this hoodie? All right. So we're going to do something kind of cool. I want to try and do an editing little trip here. We're going to do like 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So, got the hoodie. We got a hat. This is a cool hat. I actually like it backwards better. Got a cool little gator. Right? It's called a gator.
Neko?
Neko? Isn't it a gator? Well, one of those things.
One of those.
For the face. And then a cool shirt too. It's a little chilly. Didn't want to put on the shirt. Had to switch it up with the hoodie. Okay, so that gets the apparel and all the little cool stuff out of the way there. Now, I know you're excited about this part. This is my favorite part. And this is where I was like, I got to make sure I really get wise about how I want to do this. So to me, the paints just, you know, the paints are the most important part. And I wanted a variety. I like colors and I don't want to be limited. So I got 6-pack. Actually, I think 2 of these are the same. I actually need to reach back out to them and let them know that I got 2 of the same. But I got a 6-pack of pearlized colors. We got pink, blue, black, yellow. Looks like a silver shad kind of color, and then go to pearl. Oh, shad flash and go to pearl. And I'm sure that's not just like yellow and blue. Those probably got their fancy names on there too, but I can't see the barcode. And then we got, is this the same one? Yeah, this is the same one. So
well, you can read the names on
yeah. So yeah, and the other colors are purple frost. Oh, it's purple. It's not black. And blue back herring. And the pink one is still a mystery. All right, so we got those 2 of the same ones, and then we got the 6-pack of just your primary colors. I got, what is there? There's black, there's brown, there's like a greenish yellow, white, red. Just your basic colors. There's a clear. What color is that? Kind of like a.
Is that a primer?
Brown. Oh, that doesn't look brown. It doesn't. It didn't look. It doesn't. This one didn't look brown to me for a second for some reason. But yeah, primary colors. And then I think these are gonna be one of my favorites. These are fluorescent colors. Just the bright, good old bright
like
colors. Yeah, it does look like Play-Doh, right? You got yellow, you got orange, you got red, you got green, you got purple, you got pink. Something like that. Bright fluorescent colors. These are going to be my favorite. Alright guys, so when you're airbrushing, what are you airbrushing, right? Blanks. This is a square bill. These are just crank blanks. What is this one called? It's kind of arc crank. They don't have a specific name, I guess. This is a bunch of the blanks that they sent me. It's a square bill though that they have over there at itMolds. I wish I could show you guys a little bit. I don't really want to open them up just yet because I'm terrible at keeping track of things like that. So there's a square bill. Frogs. I've never even thought about airbrushing a frog. When I saw that option on there, I was like, I have to. Just because, what? So I got frogs, and then I realized when I got the frogs that I didn't get the jig skirt, like the skirt for them. So like I have extra skirts laying around here, thankfully. We're going to make it work somehow. But frogs. And do y'all know my favorite? Come on. What's my favorite lure? It's a lipless, right? Hello. I got like 3 different lipless here. I got a bigger one with like little BB knockers. I got ones that shine. I'm not even sure. These got like tiny knockers, it sounds like, in there. These shine. They have like a reflective thing in the middle of them. And then you got some tinier ones. They got tiny little BBs. They're not too big. And each pack has about like 5 or so, I think, molds in it. And then this one was really exciting. I've never really, you know, there's a lot of different blanks out there. You never really think about painting, but this one's really cool. This is a top water. It's called the top water chopper. Kind of reminds me of it's, you know, top water that has the tail that goes around. You know, not a blooper, but you know, I don't know. I can't. My mind, you know how my mind gets at night, guys. It's just drawing a blank. Top water blank.
Sorry.
I was just not even on purpose. You know, there you go. You're welcome. All
I
right.
realized a few minutes ago you said crank blanks.
That's funny now.
No, I didn't know if you noticed or not.
That's what it says on there. It says crank blank.
It just, like, I was expecting you to say crank bait blanks. You just combine it. It's
fine. Okay, so this stuff stinks.
That sounds pleasant.
It's a cleaner. This is, I'm pretty sure, what you put in that little pot, that cleaner pot.
Right there. Oh,
That's. I'm losing my mind. My mind's telling me no.
It's under everything.
Oh, it is under. Hey, that thing. The cleaner pot thing that I showed you in the beginning. Rewind if you have to. I'm pretty sure this is what goes in that. It's a cleaner. I guess I'll take it out of there because all I'm showing y'all is some stuffing. And you're like, I don't understand what that is. Bait Blast Airbrush Paint Cleaning Solvent. Actually, I wonder, I'll have to do some research, so don't quote me on it yet. But I have done some on some of the videos I've watched. This stuff pretty much smells like, nail polish remover, kinda.
Makes sense.
There's another. There's a chemical specifically that I'm thinking of that I can't think drawing a blank. It reminds me of nail polish remover, and a lot of y'all are probably sitting there saying it. So put it in the comments. I'm really not sure. I used to use it a lot when I worked at a warehouse. Yep, drawing a blank. But that's the cleaner, and I'm pretty sure. Again, I'm not. Well, no, it's not a thinner, but you can get a thinner and it actually helps with painting sometimes, but we'll get into that when I actually start painting more. And then, okay, so we're going to kind of skip ahead a little, well, not skip ahead, we're going to kind of go, I got airbrushing stuff, and then something else I really want to get into is creating my own terminal tackle. I think that's just going to be something that's going to save me a ton of money in the long run, honestly, and it's really going to let me test and get in touch with my creative side. I love terminal tackle. Who doesn't? That's something random. Touch.
You're getting in touch with your creative side.
That's my girlfriend, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing beyond the airbrushing and the blanks is I'm going to start making the terminal tackles. So this right here is basically a metal melter. Okay. So this right here is just going to melt down the metal for me. And I started out small. We're just going to do wacky, what is it, a wacky head jig. This is a mold for a wacky head ball. And it opens up. You open it up. It's got molds in there where you pour the metal. It has different sizes from, where is it? A quarter. Or 1/16 up to a quarter ounce, and it's got like every size in between just about, and that's the mold itself that you make. I got hooks for it. Where are the hooks? And these are teeny tiny hooks, and a weed guard. I actually want to figure out, and then these are treble hooks for my blanks. I'm kind of getting mixed up here. Those are hard to see. Those are just treble hooks for the actual blanks themselves, and then these are little wacky jig hooks is what they're labeled as. They're tiny. Can you see how tiny they are? I'm gonna have to talk to them and figure out if there's bigger ones, or this is just showing you the lack of knowledge that I have. These are weed guards. You can't even see this. Yeah, they're like up at the top. Like, can you see it? They look like a little wire of metal, or like wire of metal. Hello. They look like a little pack of, it just looks like weird stuff. Something you put in your Christmas tree. But, and then we have the big old Do-It metal lead. It's 5 pounds of lead, bulk lead. And it literally says Do It on it. I think that's kind of funny.
Okay, I'm holding it upside down.
What is that holding? That's upside down.
Oh, well, the bag's upside down.
The bag's upside down, but the metal's not. So, which brings me to what this is, because this is what I started with in the beginning. This is powder paint. So what this is for is so you don't have that boring lead color, because, you know, I don't like the boring lead color. You actually get to dip that, your little head from your mold, into this, and you can color your little wacky jig head, or whatever mold you decide, whatever your pleasure mold. You can actually dip it in there and make it any color you want, or, well, not any color, you know, the colors that you buy, of course. This one's called Tree Bank. So this is going to be like a brownish kind of green natural color. This one is Go Time. It looks like a metal color in this, but I'm pretty certain it's like a greenish color or something. I'd have to really look it up. It's called Go Time. Yeah, it looks kind of gray, but I don't think it's gray. I don't think I got just like a gray. Why would you get a gray? Stop me. And then we got Bruised Gill, which is like a purple. This one, if you know me and purple, this one's going to be fun to make and fun to play around with. And last but not least, we got Bama Crawl. So this one does look like it's kind of a clay looking, sandy looking color. And I know that once you, like, the heat and everything gets involved, I know that the color changes quite a bit and the glitter comes out. I've seen that actually on Debo's videos. He has a few videos over there where he's making molds himself, and you can see the drastic change that happens from when it's in the powder form to when it's actually on the jig itself. So I'm excited to play around with that. I've never done this before. I've never done the airbrushing that I did in that contest is all I've ever done, and I wasn't airbrushing, so like I was a misquote. The painting on a lure is all I've ever done. That was with nail polish. Now I'm actually going to get an airbrushing, so I'm excited. All right, so that was done. That's that whole box. Yeah, I don't think I didn't really feel like I don't want to open up the whole melter right now because there's like there's just more elements to get to it. It's in its own box. It's contained at the moment. Once I open it, it's going to become a whole fiasco. I have this whole counter over here, which maybe I'll show you in a few minutes. I'm trying to make a lot of room right here. And I'm going to set up a whole little station so that I have all this set up. And I'm trying to put all my plastic. I'm just going to have to show you guys because, like, that's the whole point. All that has to be removed, and I have to put it in another area somewhere. I'm not sure where, but that area is where I'm going to be putting the airbrushing stuff. We'll have to, like, remove y'all again. All right, so moving on. Now, sandpaper. So what's cool about sandpaper, no, not really, but sandpaper is essential when it comes to airbrushing because if you are, let's say, I have a few somewhere, I'm not 100% sure where they are at the moment, but I've found some old crankbaits, I found some old swim baits and things like that I've kept because I was like, oh, that's really cool, you know, but it was, maybe the hooks were rusting out on it. The paint job was terrible. It's been sitting in the water for how long? And I was like, one day, maybe I can bring these back to life. So what's really cool about sandpaper is you actually buff it down. So you essentially take it and you want to buff down the old paint job on it, make it smooth. It makes the new paint job stick to it better. All these little fun little things you learn when you watch enough of those videos. So I have sandpaper. It is essential. I feel like it's part of like the to-do list.
It's a necessity.
It's a necessity. Yeah, what she said. the need list. I don't know what you want to call that. This is heavy.
Necessity.
Air compressor set is what that box says. Yeah, that's a heavy box. Put that right there. Okie dokie. All right. So this is the fun part. This is the part that I'm going to have so much fun learning how to use. This is the actual airbrush and the compressor kit itself. I have not opened this yet. Oh yeah, I was like, what is that over there? I've got a lot of little boxes to open with this. Ah! I promise I know how to use a knife and some scissors most days. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, this may not be the most advanced, like, I'm not sure who's watching my videos, but this may not be the most advanced compressor kit that you can get. It is on the affordable end, but that is how I take my hobbies when I decide I want to get into something. I'm not going to go into it being like, let me go in and get the best thing out there, because I did that with my kayak and that was like not a good idea. Oh, by the way, if anybody's wondering, I actually sold the kayak. Yeah, that was a long story. That was a whole other fiasco that I'm going to get another one. I don't know when or where yet, but we're figuring that part out. But long story short, I didn't get like the most expensive compressor kit out there because I want to kind of get into the swing of it before I start doing that. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like, I know I'm going to like it, but like,
it's like your first fishing.
Yeah, you just kind of want to like, I'm easing myself into it in a sense. So I didn't get the best of the best. Yeah, I didn't get the worst of the worst either, but I got somewhere in the middle. It's a little just how-to kit.
What brand is it?
Timber Tech is the brand. This is an Elite Airbrush kit. Oh, it says Pro. So that means it's, this is the Pro level 1, y'all.
You're a pro.
I'm a pro. Yeah, right. So yeah, this is the actual airbrush itself. And I guess, can you take that out? Are you able to open that up? I'm going to try to get through some of this stuff here. So we got the hose. I mean, like, we're really just going to go through the basics of what's in here. I don't know what you guys really want out of this one. Got a cleaning kit. These are little bristle brushes that goes in and it helps you clean your actual kit, your actual airbrush there. This is the tube that connects to the compressor, to the airbrush, so that you get the air. Okay? Alright, and this one, it came with some paints, which is cool. They're very basic paints. I've read on the reviews and stuff that they're, but that's what you get when you get a kit like that. They don't expect to be the best paints in the world. And then when she opened this up, ow, it says dual action on it, which I know is that's a good thing. Like, you can get the air, something like blowing air and then being able to blow paint at the same time, like blow air or blow paint. It's like a dual action. Again, guys, I have no idea like exactly what I'm talking about. This is off of pure research from videos that I've watched. I've never even touched one of these before.
I'm kind of fascinated myself.
So, this is a little paint bucket. That's where you put the paint. There's the pen itself. I don't know why. I feel like it's like delicate.
When you wake up at night,
this is a dropper for paint.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm, not in the bedroom, it's because I'm going to be down here playing with the airbrush.
She's the artist, and I mean, I guess I am too, but like when it comes right down to it, like, she's the little wrench.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
ADHD, you're welcome. It's a little wrench.
Baby.
So
I love it.
What is that for? The handle, I guess? Oh, the things I'm gonna learn. Yeah, dual action, like I said, I'm pretty sure dual action is when you can blow air at one point and then blow paint too. Like, you have the 2 different options. You have different nozzle sizes that are on here. It goes to different sizes. The cup says it's 7 milliliters and it's called a gravity feed, which means you have to be pointing it down. So I'm pretty sure if you angle it back this way, that's when it will blow the air, and then you have to point it down and it'll blow the paint. Don't quote me on that. I'm really not sure. That's just this is just, like I said, just all pure video that I've watched. Styrofoam, yay. Whew. Come on! What the? It went in there. It went back in. Okay, can you pull?
Yeah, I'm entertained just watching her try to get it out of the box, but
I have to help her, yes. Don't, like, something might fall out. I know. Yep, like that. Ow. Oh.
It's fine. Return it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Styrofoam went flying. At least you guys got to see it on camera. Compressor. Ow. There we go. This is the compressor.
She gets more ADD as the night goes on.
I don't know what this is. This is like a little piece that fell off. It didn't fall off. It's like was up here loose.
It goes with the compressor.
It does go with the compressor. I know that. I just don't know what it is. This is what instruction manuals are good for. Just for anybody's FYI. This is the compressor. Can you guys see the compressor? Do I need to take it out of the bag? Are we really going to have to get that specific about it? It's a compressor. It's the thing that when you're watching an airbrushing video, you hear in the background that's going... Yes, it's late. I'm getting tired as the night goes by. Yeah, this thing's not... It's got enough... I don't know, guys. What do you want me to tell you? It's got 120 volt, 110 to 120 volt. I know that people can like pretty much go to like 40 psi, and that's like no problem on this. So this is a good compressor to start with. I've heard it's quiet too. I've read reviews on it, so we'll see. I know that that sound. No, I can't even get over that sound at the moment. It's suction cup.
Oh my god.
The little feet on this thing have suction cups.
ADD, y'all. ADD.
It's a suction cup. It's just... Okay. That's cool. I mean, it'll stay on the ground pretty hard, and when it's not being quiet, hopefully that'll make it more quiet. Anybody with a compressor understands that. I've never... I've never had an airbrushing compressor, but I've had a compressor with like the pressure washer. There we go.
Did y'all see that little like zigzag line that you made? Like
I don't know if they saw that or not.
That was
I looked at the line. I looked at the concrete. All right, I know what this is too. I think that's all I actually have right now. And if you are getting into airbrushing, this is something you need. This is smaller than I thought it was for the money you spend on it. Criminy. It's a clear coat. So when you're out fishing with your freshly painted lures, the paint doesn't just come right off.
It's a sealant, right? It's
a sealant. It's a permanent ultra. It's a finish.
Yeah.
Not rock hard, non-yellowing, no hardness. So this is one of the more recommended brands. It's called Diamond. Clear diamond finish, KBS. I was looking up reviews. I'm looking up videos. The guys and the women that I've watched when it comes to airbrushing. This is one of the higher recommended brands, especially if you aren't doing UV finishes. When I say UV finishes, I'm talking like a black light, and you actually put it in with the black light and you let the UV dry it. And there are some clear coats that will only dry with UV exposure. We'll get all into those details in other videos. This is the clear coat I'm starting with. I do think eventually I will advance to the UV drying, but I'm not sure yet. Like I said, to me, this is just me putting my toes into the water a little bit. And I know it's a lot, but you know, go big or go home. That's how I feel about it. I knew I wanted to do this, guys. Airbrushing just seems so cool to me, and it's a good outlet. I feel like you can get really creative. You can do whatever paint job you want on the actual lure. Can't promise it's going to work for the fish, but it's a work of art in its own self. You know what I mean? You can make something bright, pink, purple, blue, black, rainbow, whatever you want. It's, you know, to your wants and needs or whatever you want out of it. But I think that's it. Do I have anything else? I had, you know, you saw the things you're going to hold. I'm going to hold it with. I'm going to set up this whole area, and I'm probably going to show some sort of recording of me cleaning up this area some. I didn't record any. I recorded a little bit the other night, but then I got distracted with you and the pup, and I just decided to not. And we've straightened it up a little bit. We've got more organized. I'm actually getting all my right lures and baits and similar boxes and put together rather than everywhere, because if you know me, I'm ADHD, and an ADHD person is a organized mess, and that is me. But yeah, I'm starting to do that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the future videos to come of me painting and the adventure to come when it comes to figuring all this out. I've never done this before. If I have not said that already, I'm excited. I really am. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's a new adventure, especially when I'm not able to get out there fishing or I don't want to or whatever. Like, it's something to be able to add to my fishing world, but not actually be the same old thing. It's something different, and I like that part about it. It's going to be interesting, and I know you're going to have a lot of fun with it. She's tired. She's over here rubbing her eyes. She's getting sleepy. You know, it's 11 o'clock at night. What do you guys want me to tell you? You guys wanted me to be more me. I'm up late, and I like doing these videos at night sometimes. I'm wide awake right now, and I'm going to probably be crashed.
Well.
And like, what? You don't consider me wide awake?
Well, what's weird is normally around this time I am wide awake, and you're ready to go to bed, and I'm sitting. Oh,
that's what I was going to say, because as soon as I push the stop button here, we're going to go upstairs, right? We're going to settle down, and then I'm going to get tired, and something's going to happen, and you're just going to wake up. We're not sure why. Oh!
ADD.
Boop. What did I do with it?
Sound effect. Yeah.
Oh, here it is. There was one more little thing I wanted to show you guys. And this is just because I don't have the battery for it yet.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So what this is like a little... So are you ever watching those videos and you wonder how like their lures look so cool and why are they spinning around and how's that happening? Well, it's because they have a little turner table, okay? It's a solar display stand. I have no idea how good this thing works, to be honest. I haven't even stuck a battery in it yet. But it's just a little stand. Oh, that don't fit. Oh. Okay. Goes on there. Put a battery in it, and it spins. Got a little motor in there, and it spins. And that basically...
Does it need a power?
Well, it's solar panel, so it can get charged with the solar power too, but it has a battery option. Just because solar panels, if you know anything about solar panels that little, they aren't that reliable. But it is still spinning, which is kind of fascinating.
It's going by itself. That's cool.
It's spinning. Well, you can't tell it's spinning, but it's spinning.
It is, though.
It is, though. Nope, you can't tell. It's spinning. But, so that'll be cool for displays and stuff. She wants to play with that. That's funny. It'll be good for when you, like, do finishing touches on it. It'll be cool for, like, B-rolls and all that fun stuff. She's over here just fascinated with it. Okay, guys. Wrapping it up there. Sounds like one of those little cars. You know what I'm talking about? When you be like this and it, like, vrooms. It's almost what that sounds like. Oh, the puppy woke up. You heard it. And you hear that? It literally sounds like one of those little cars. She's having too much fun now with the dog. Hold on. Let me finish up the video. She's gonna scare the puppy.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry. He sat up and he's like, sorry. Oh no, what was that? Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on all your notifications so you know when the next video drops. Guys, if you like this style of video, let me know in the comments. Like I said, we can do more unboxings. I'm not always full of like brand new items, but I have a few unboxings that I've gotten into this year. I've got some good partners and stuff like that coming in the game, and yeah, I'm excited. I said that a lot in the last one too. I'm really excited about this whole adventure. Yeah, I'm not counting them on this one, so
take a shot, y'all.
We're not playing the excited game on this one, but yeah. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to actually use the links that I use in the description because it helps you out. It helps me out. It helps the channel out. I really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, you guys know how it goes. We're out there fishing. We're out there catching. And we are out there making airbrushing part of our new hobby with fishing. No complaints. Do the thing. Come on. He does not like it. He's like, it's not that bad. Not too bad. But no. Get it, Scout. No? He's getting too big for this.